Following on from my video from last week, and I would have written in the description of the video, and it was also in a separate Instagram post, that I'm now in Bali, and it was unplanned. It was just something that unfolded, and I booked it probably a week before at a friend who was coming here, and we decided to come together and continue the work that we're doing together. So here I am. And it was interesting that I had recorded in the flow of life maybe 2 or 3 weeks previous, and then I find myself on the far side of the world. So I've spent just over 3 years living in my car in Dublin, and Dublin winters, and not a lot of money, and just working through my own stuff, working through my own shadow. I just felt committed that I knew instinctively that this was my work. I knew that this was where I was supposed to be. So I stayed in the car, and I faced, an awful lot of shame and pain and physical pain and all the rest of it, sickness, to work through it. Year one, I desperately wanted to escape and wanted to be someplace else, wanted to be someone else, but was held, I would see it like my higher self held me in that situation. I needed to be held there to witness myself, to make peace with myself, to not escape. Sometimes it takes what it takes, but I knew, deep down that it was all was okay. I didn't know I'd get through it, but I knew it was purposeful. And that's what my work has, taken me to this place. Energetically, philosophically, and physically. To just be in the flow, to just work with what is presented, not be trying to change the situation or escape or make it different or make it better or make it comfortable or any of that stuff. Witness, be present, work through it, and it unfolds. So we can be held in sickness or poverty or whatever it is, emotional pain or heartbreak. It's an opportunity to clear that stuff rather than trying to run from it. So here I find myself, and it's beautiful, and I've dreamt about it. Not Bali per se, but I've dreamt about these circumstances. A roof over my head, a bed, in this case a swimming pool, and I've rented a scooter and I can move around, and the weather really is it for me. I love the sun, so it's great to be here. But the purpose of this video is a doubling down on my doubling down of presence and witnessing. So I came here to continue working with a woman who I've been working with for maybe the last 6 weeks or 2 months, something like that. We're doing a lot of work on presence, and it just felt purposeful to continue that. She was coming here for a month anyway to work, to do a course, so I thought I'd tag along, but also I have the freedom to see a bit of the island, do my own thing. Just felt that there was, in the flow of life, I just felt that there was purpose here. And on a shoestring, I'm here. And a couple of the reasons, so one reason was to continue my work with her. The other reason was to look into bringing my shadow work course to Bali as a residential or as a day course, a week-long day course. So what I've seen is that when people are around me and they see how I live, they learn much faster. And at the moment the course is online. They've pretty much constant access to me through WhatsApp. So it's not a paperwork course that you go away and work. It's a course that I coach you through how I live and how I integrate whatever is presented. So I wanted to and in 2020, next year, I want to bring this as a workshop or as a course, basically a physical course where people can work with me and see exactly how I live or exactly how I work moment to moment. So I had planned, that I would prepare presentations, that I would visit yoga centers and spiritual retreats and whatnot here and just present how I work and what I do with a view to returning here early next year. And I've been now in Bali about 5 days, I think, and I haven't made a move on any of that yet, but my own mind has been developing the pressure. There's the phrase, we make plans and God laughs. So I had a plan. I'm going to go and I'm going to do this, I'm going to see these things, I'm going to visit these people, But again, as I'm relearning, that is my ego has a plan. Because my ego feels under pressure. My ego wants to see change, wants it to be calculable. I did this, this and this. But over the last couple of days, my own guidance has really been to double down on presence, on stillness. And it is my experience that in being present, things flow. Ideas are presented, the phone rings, whatever happens. So when I'm by the pool or in the swimming pool, can I be the water? Can I connect totally to the water? What it sounds like, what it feels like. So it's all over my whole body. It's embracing my whole body. Can I feel all of that? Can I be present? Can I witness what's passing through my core? To not be thinking about dinner or presentations, things I'm going to say, what I should say, what I shouldn't say, any of that kind of stuff. To become the water, be totally present. So the intensity for me is turned up in that I've spent 3 years cramped in a car in 3 Irish winters, and I've dreamt at times of being in the sun. I didn't work towards this, I didn't know it was going to happen, but here I am. So it's very important to me to be in the water and present with the water when I'm in the water, because I've been in the damp, I've been in the snow, I've been in the cramped space. So when I sit beside a tree, I think it's a coconut tree, but it might not be. And I see all the leaves move with the breeze. Can I connect with the tree? Can I take in all its shades of colour and its presence, its movement and movement with the breeze? Can I be fully present with that? Can I try? Can I move in that direction? Taking in the shades of green and yellow and brown. There's no adrenaline in this. There's no excitement. And we're addicted to these two things, dopamine. We want the next hit. We want to be busy. I call it plate spinners. We want to spin plates. We want to pick up the kids from school. We want to check our email. We want to check Facebook. We want to get this, get that. We got to go here. I got things to do. More and more and more and more and more. I want to get away from all of that stuff. Moving all away. Just to be wherever I am in the moment. To feel what it's like to be in this body, present. So the pool and the tree is relaxing and calming and holidaying, has that holiday vibe. But how about this? I'm staying just outside a town called, I think pronounced Ubud, Ubud. And it's a very busy town. There's a lot of mopeds, there's a lot of people, and dare I say it, there's a lot of yoga people and spiritual people. And that's kryptonite to me, that challenges me. I don't like modern spirituality. I don't like the fluffiness. I don't like hippies. I think a lot of it's bullshit. So my guidance over the last couple of days is to be with that, to be in that. There's a yoga center where my friend is doing a course for a month, so I go in there to meet her, I drop her off, I collect her. So there's hundreds of yoga people and lots of hippies, lots of overpriced juices and coloured yoga mats. All this identity, all fashion. But that too is my reflection and my ego, my judgment. I don't know these people, but I've prejudged them, or some of them. So my expansion and my growth is actually to be among them, is to sit there and buy the overpriced juice. It's still cheaper than Ireland, but it's expensive for here. And is to witness the busyness and the ungroundedness that's presented within me. So if I'm going to work with these people, if I have anything to teach these people, be it about shadow work or anything else, I need to be grounded around them, not judgmental or angry or aggressive or wanting to escape. We can easily write people off, or situated, it's too busy, it's not for me. But it's just me in the last couple of days and it's like, taking the scooter into this town. And the rules of the road are different here. They do their own thing at times. You don't really know what's going to happen. And it is busy. There's a lot of horns being beeped. So my guidance is to be on the scooter, drive around the town, get used to it, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, get ingrained in it. Pull into the road at certain times or now and again, but be on the scooter and be witnessing this frequency passing through me. Or be in that yoga center, witness the frequency as the hippies walk past, as the spiritual gurus drift. Witness my own ego being challenged, my own shadow being presented to me, the anxiety or the anger, the uncomfortability, the ungroundedness. Get fucking comfortable with the uncomfortable. So I could go to the beach, or I could stay at the pool. I am a loner, I like my own space. I can escape, I can run from these things. But how about going headlong into them? And clearing whatever shit is within me, whatever is being presented within me, whatever my shadow is, integrating, bringing it home, being at peace with me in these challenging situations. So it is a working holiday. I can lie by the pool. But the pool can be everywhere. The pool can be the yoga center. The pool can be the traffic. Peace and presence is available in every moment. And that's what I'm seeking. So in a roundabout way, to wrap up, to become one, which sounds very fucking hippie-ish, but to be present with maybe it's a coconut tree, or the water in the pool, or the flowers around the pool, and to take in that painting of colour. Not to name the colours, name the tree, name the flower, name the wall, name anything, but just to observe and take in the colour, the mixture of life. Or take in the sounds of the birds or the traffic and allow that to pass through. Or to take in the people I've prejudged and dislike, or the noise of the traffic, or the busyness. And to be grounded and present in that. As I've said before, to be present with the supposed toxic people, the madness, the drug addiction, the homelessness, the poverty. It's all me. Get comfortable with all of it. It never made sense with me just to focus on the love and light and the fluffy stuff. I'm not interested. I want it all. I want the shadow. Bring it all home. We can be at peace with all of it. Not be selective. It's only the ego that's seeking to be comfortable and to be selective. The things we like, the things that will make us feel good, the things that will massage the ego, the things that will make me feel important, successful, good looking, wealthy, whatever the fuck. It's all nonsense. It's all me. There's growth and expansion in all of me. And in all that I see, all that's presented to me. I hope that was of use. Be free to leave a comment below. There's a link for Instagram, my newsletter, maybe some other stuff. If my work feels purposeful to you, if you listen to these regularly, if you read the Instagram or the articles, if you feel it resonates with you and it benefits you, and if you don't work with me, if you're not doing a course, I would encourage you to donate. There's a link below for PayPal. Make a donation, price of a cup of coffee or whatever. It's an exchange of energy we're giving to each other. And it helps to further my work. To maybe survive here, or maybe survive the winter when I get back to Ireland. Back to the car. And also I would encourage you, if it resonates with you, to send this on to someone you like or someone you know, or someone you dislike. See what happens. Anyway, be well. Enjoy your day. Bye.